Will just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is in that spotlight. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of art. Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance should...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. Cookie Cowboy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Cookie Cowboy comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Find the ball.
In there, a base hit. Cookie Cowboy gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Into the box, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our Topps player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here.
Back here on the afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Cookie Cowboy will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Here comes Ellsbury on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Settling in now, Cookie Cowboy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Betts. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Cookie Cowboy will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one.
Right time.
Cowboy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Here comes Ellsbury on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down. Cookie Cowboy is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. The opener of the final series. Cookie Cowboy will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he will creep ever. Cookie Cowboy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, let it fly.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. Cookie Cowboy strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Clearly just an absolute terror at the dish. A hitting machine.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cookie Cowboy steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd.
Come on, maybe get your pitch up there.
High and deep to center field. Pilar has room. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
1 error.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Centre as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York. Cookie Cowboy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So stepping in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around 3rd and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Cookie Cowboy strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Pilar going back. Gone! Cookie Cowboy is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown. Cookie Cowboy will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping in, Cookie Cowboy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So a ground ball single. At the plate, Cookie Cowboy. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder. Get your pitch up there. Come on now. Cowboy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pompey moves over. And that's the